Hi, this is Matt Amberson, principal of ORATS, and today I'm excited to show you our new backtest scanner. It's the scanner with the ability to test over history the strategies. So here's how it works basically. You pull up log into your scan. You could either choose a current scan or a backtest scan. Here we'll choose a backtest. We'll want to vary the quantity. Either you could either have a fixed quantity of say 5 or 10, a total premium per trade, or a total premium per stock. Here I'm going to choose a total premium per stock. I'm going to choose 10,000, rather high, but I want to make sure that we have the larger numbers and not just the one lots. Scan days, how many times do we want to run the scan? So I'll say every 20 days I want to run the scan. And then where do I want to exit? I could exit, 1 day, 5 days, 10 days. I've chose 20 days for this particular scan. Um, the normal stock list using all of ORATS, all sectors. I want 50 results, not necessarily easy to borrow. I will actually load a criteria file, which I have already loaded. And I'm going to have 4 trades per stock. And then just briefly, this is an important test for us because we're actually testing how well the ORATS forecast and the ORATS tick vol does versus close to close. So for example, close to close divided by implied, we want high. In this we're going to be selling. And the forecast volatility divided by the implied, we want low. And the 20-day tick, we want low. So basically what this is saying is close to close says it's a buy. However, our forecast and our way of calculating tick volatility says it's a sell. We want to see how well these stocks do. So we'll say click run back test, and I've already run it because it takes a few minutes to run. And what we'll find out is at the bottom here are all of the options that have come up under our criteria. So here's the first one, BGC. Now there are 4, or actually you have 4 trades here, and we vary the quantities based on the option premium. So we said we would trade 10,000 premium, 23 times 1.1 plus 6 plus 5 plus 12 times these premiums is slightly under 10,000. And so what we'll see, I'll move this over a little bit here, is at the entry date we go back. This is when our database currently starts in September. We enter the 1st of September and exit the 19th. Let's see here. And then you could see all these other trades. And then 20 days later is the 30th and the 28th. So you could see now, and let's see how many trades. So totally we have 389 trades. We have profit of 124,039 and 87 cents, or an average profit of 318. Now, one of the things that we do is we also have a long portion of this. So let's switch to that. So here's another scan that we put together that is buying both, and we're buying both when now the close to close is going to say it's a sell. So we're going to have the lowest close to close, and we're going to have the highest forecast divided by implied, the highest 20-day tick divided by implied, and so these will identify stocks that we want to buy. Now, when we click on Run Back Test, the profitability for this test now is a loss. However, it's a loss of 45,774. We did 400 trades, so somewhat close to the 385 or the 380 that we did in the selling, and our average profit was 114. So the reason I've done these together, and I do 10,000 premium per stock, this roughly offsets. So over the last year, it's been better to be a seller of volatility, but by selling and buying at the same time, we could get what we believe is edge, meaning let's just say selling has been profitable. Well, yes, we've profited in our selling strategy, but we've and lost money in our longs. But the net amount is profitability, and whereas those shorts are offset by the longs, and we could see that that net amount of profit is what we would consider the edge to this type of a scan. So again, $45,000 loss versus 124,000 gain is quite nice for this. So now, just to summarize, we have seen the ORATS scanner now with the ability to backtest. We have seen particular options that come up under the strategy that would have come up over history. We enter the stock price, we enter the option, hedge immediately with stock, and then exit. We don't hedge daily, we just exit at a certain at a determined day range, in this case 20 days. And we've seen profitability when looking at the short versus long in this outcome here. So if you have any questions, my name is Matt Amberson, matt at orats.com, and thanks for your interest.